I have a dream, the words that came before Martin Luther King Jr.'s vision for a better America, a better world. His iconic speech at our nation's capital happened 57 years ago today. And while those words often provide people with hope, this year's anniversary has many examining if we're really working towards that dream. Fox 4's Rochelle ALLEYNE shares what a local race and sociology scholar thinks.
I have to advocate for everybody, man.
Thousands of feet standing and marching Friday where giants once stood 57 years ago. On that day, Martin Luther King shared his dream with the world, but in light of recent events, today's anniversary begs the question, how close are we to realizing that dream?
If one is not willing to do that.
I spoke to an FGCU professor who studies sociology and race, and he says the answer is not close at all.
Before he even got to that point in his speech, the first half talked about the great debt that America and white America in particular owed, in his words, the Negro during the term used during that period by many. But Black America is owed a great debt by this nation, and it remains to be the case today.
In fact, Ted Thornhill says he's not convinced we'll actually see King's dream fully realized anytime soon.
I would say it's a possibility, but I would say, in the words of political scientist and political theorist Michael Dawson, that not in our lifetime.
Why, you may ask? Well, Thornhill points to ongoing racial inequality and says while there has been progress, it's happened in fits and starts.
It's like you're trying to climb a ladder to make it up to the top of a structure, but there's people already at the top of the structure, and as you climb, they're throwing heavy objects down at you.
That outlook may sound depressing, but Thornhill also says it shouldn't discourage people from continuing to do the work. He says voting, intentional education, and being willing to get uncomfortable or potentially sacrifice things in the name of racial justice are just a few ways to keep fighting.
It also involves things like reaching out to your elected officials at the local level, talking to friends and family, speaking out when there are material consequences for you voicing your opinion. When you hear something that's racially disturbing or overtly racist, subtly racist.
And for things to truly get better, Thornhill also says that it's going to take everybody, regardless of race or background, to pitch in and do that work. On Martin Luther King Boulevard in Fort Myers, Rochelle ALLEYNE, Fox 4, in your corner.